In this video, I'll be taking you through default view templates, how to create new templates and then assign users to those, and then how a user who's been assigned multiple view templates can switch between those views. So to start off with, what we'll do is move over to our demo project over here, expand that, and then expand the text module here as well. Then scroll down, and then we have view templates. If you open up that, we have dialog templates and string templates. What we're going to do is show you the string templates for now. So we have these default string templates for administrator, developer, lock manager, lock QA, and translator. So whenever you set up a new user and you assign them a particular client type, then you can then choose from any of these. If we right click on translator template here and edit that view template, we can see here the available columns and the selected columns on the right hand side here. So we have the column name and then whether or not they are editable or indeed visible. So here we can see that all of these particular fields are visible, all these columns, but only the translation text is actually editable. So we can set up the scope of what data columns users can view and edit, but also the fact that this will directly influence their manage column scope as well. It can also be used to set up table defaults and quickly change between them. We can also set the column width as well. So if we cancel out of this one here and right click on string templates, and then we'll create a new view template here, and we'll call this one multi-trans. So multi-trans here, so we're going to include the string identifier, source language text, string description. Now in this particular one I'm not really too fussed about the maximum text length or pixel dimension, so we'll leave those off for now. And we can scroll down a bit more, and then we can actually look at what we're interested in when it was modified by. And this particular translator would like to actually see some text from other languages, as that proved particularly useful, so we'll add the Italian, German, French and Spanish translation text as well, and then move those over. So these are now in the selected columns for this particular template name, which is multi-trans, and then I can now OK that, and so now that's set up as multi-trans in my list over here. Now what we can do is we can actually take an existing string template, we can right click and copy, then we can choose to paste it. So select paste. Are you sure you want to paste? Yes. And so now we have a copy here of our translator default string template. Now by right clicking on that, we can then edit that view template, and then we can choose to rename it, and then we can then make other alterations. So whether or not we want to change the available columns and move them over, whether or not we want to make some editable or visible, we can then make those changes and then OK those when we're happy. Now I'll quickly create another default string template. So I'll use that one as the basis. So again, copy and then paste that in. Yes. So now there's another one here. So now I can go and edit that. Let's say that's just a translator default string template, but coder specific. And then again, you would then change your available and selected columns. And then I'll just OK that. So now we have coder and we have Spanish here. Now, what we need to do here is we need to set the user status. So what I do is right click on that particular string template and then edit that view template. And then we have the ability of actually excluding folders as well. So you can actually set it up so that that particular user will see only a restricted area. I shall still maintain strings at this point. And then we can set up the user itself. So we'll add a user here, and then we'll go to domains, users, and then we've got coder2 here, so we'll click on OK for that one. So coder2 will now have this particular translator default string template coder view, and then OK that. Now I can then choose, well actually I'd like to set that particular coder2 with this template too, so I can then add a user to this group as well, and then open this up. Users, coder2, and then OK that. So now coder2 is now part of this particular template as well. Move that over and then OK. I've now logged in as the coder2 user that I set up in the two view templates to show you how their view is actually now configured. So if I move down to the demo text module and open up the strings folder, you'll see that there's a view here and translator default string template Spanish up here, and then I can then choose to change instantly to another view. So there's no need to keep pressing right click and manage columns. you can quite simply switch between the two views that you've been assigned.